I look at climate change in terms of the impacts. And so there's obviously temperature, sea level rise are slow onset. But what's become very acute is the impact of climate change on water scarcity. And so we know that climate change isn't the only cause of water scarcity. There's demand, there's water quality issues. But something that's become very prevalent in the literature was the question of how much drought contributed to mass migrations, displacement within Syria, which might have been one of the drivers, in a complex web of factors that led eventually to the war there, after the worst drought in instrumental record. So I first looked at that question, but what was more interesting to me was not necessarily the causative nature of water, but whether water was an instability accelerant within the conflict itself. So how were natural resources used in the conduct of war, particularly by non-state actors, to perpetuate it? And so what we did is we looked at everything from ISIS Twitter feeds to their primary documents and news accounts, and developed a catalog of what we called water weaponization incidents. And in so doing, we understood that there was very high level of strategic importance for ISIS itself within the conduct of the war. So they were able to control virtually larger swaths of territory. It's well documented that the aerial campaign of the Allies was a response to seizure of the Mosul Dam and the idea that the Euphrates could be flooded all the way down to Baghdad. So what we found was that ISIS used water as a strategic weapon, and this was very important to understanding their strategy overall of political control of both the people and how they behaved on the battlefield. So we see understanding the water strategy as a key to combating ISIS as we go forward.